Welcome KOPN volunteers, staff, and programmers, and perhaps even just interested members. Today I'm going to talk you through how to get set up with Slack, which is going to be our main station communication tool. We're going to discontinue Yahoo. It doesn't allow for discussions without spamming everyone's inbox. It's just not a good modern tool. And we may still use a mailing list, but this is going to be the main way that people talk and report problems and have discussions within the for the station. So to get signed up, just go to kopn.org and click on volunteers. That will take you to this page. There's a little blurb about KOPN, and after I get this video set up, there will be a link to the video, but you'll just click on the join the KOPN Slack team. I'm already logged in, so it's going to take me here, but otherwise it would help you set up your account. Now Slack has a web page version, a web version, a desktop version, and a mobile app. So you can get to it any of those ways. This is what the web page version looks like. The desktop version looks like this, very similar. It does allow you to go between different Slack teams. The URL is just kopn.slack.com, so bookmark that, or if you want to use the web page version, or you can just download the desktop, and either one will allow you to enable sort of desktop notifications, so you can get little pings when somebody mentions your name, for instance, or something you're interested in, or post in a channel that you're following. So this is the desktop version. Mine's a little customized at the moment, but I'll walk you through it. So over on the left-hand side, there are channels. Now, channels are basically, you can think of them like chat rooms. These ones with just the hashtag next to them are public channels, and you'll be added to a number of them by default when you first log in. But there are additional ones, and if you click on channels, you can see the others, and you can add them, and you can join them. And within each channel, if I just click on general, you can see that there are 65 people in here, and you can click on that and see the members in the room. There's also pinned items. You can see that this is starred, so you can star. These are all my starred channels. I basically starred all of them, all of the main ones, but this kind of puts them all in a group starred, so it's like maybe you're only interested in programmers issues, general, and the library or something like that. You can star them and it'll just group them together. So the channels are broken down into kind of logical areas and committees. So there's the board of directors. So if you have something, the board will be posting their minutes here. There's community advisory board that we have to have, engineering IT. So the engineering IT committee would just have discussions in here, but also if there's an issue with something related to equipment or IT networking type stuff, you go in here and you'd say, hey guys, mic 2 isn't working, whatever. You'd report it here, and so then the engineering people will see it and know that there's a problem and can address it. There's facilities, fundraising, membership, outreach, programmers, it's a social room for people who just want to hang out and talk and shoot the shit. Now, within each channel, you'll see that you can type anything in here. This is just to make a post on the page. You can see other people. We've been having a discussion. Now, you can. One of the great things about this over something like Yahoo Groups is that you don't have to get an email and every time somebody posts something, right? You can set it up with notifications if you click on this little bell up here, and you can say settings for engineering and IT. If I click on that, I can mute the entire channel. I never want to hear anything about it. You can ignore these are when people ping the entire group and send a notification to everybody that's a member of that channel. And here's the important part: you can set this. So maybe I'm really interested in engineering IT issues. I want to get, every time somebody posts a message on my desk, I want to get a notifications on my desktop. I may not want it on my mobile device if I have the app, but maybe I want to hear everything that gets posted and get notified about it. Otherwise, you can say just mentions. And mentions, or you can say nothing if you don't want to hear anything from, you don't want to get notified about it, this channel, you have no interest in it, you can just set it to nothing. Just mentions, if you go back to this notification, your notification preferences, this is lets you, you can get notified about every message posted everywhere, which you're not going to want to do because you're going to get spammed with stuff. But down here you can say my keywords. So I have it just set so if somebody mentions my name, I get a notification to see what they're talking about. But maybe I'm interested in, maybe you put your program title, or you're interested in, I don't know, Audio Vault or something like that. Just different keywords, and it'll give you a notification when anybody mentions those. Now you can also set it to turn off, send you mentions, and not send you notifications between certain times. So I have mine set from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. I don't want to have my phone buzzing at night, and that's set up by default. Okay, so those are really important ways, and that's one of the great ways that Slack is better than Yahoo Groups or some other mail chain. Now, the other way, once you log in, you may want to, change your profile, add a picture, put your phone number or email if you want. And then down below here, sorry, I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, I'm sorry. Down here for direct messages, if you just want to send a message just to someone in particular, you click direct messages and you can see all the different people, and you can maybe pick a couple of them and click go, and you start a little chat room just for those people down here. And you could, if I wanted to message Jill, I'd just click on it and say, send whatever I needed to Jill, and she'd get a notification. Now, you can also do things like that. One of the other big benefits is that there are integrations. So we have a Google Calendar, and so we can add events, and those events will get reminders. So there's a board meeting today from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, once the calendar gets rolling, it's going to be integrated with the website. So all the public events will be up there, and you'll get notifications here. You can also add files from Google Drive or your computer. And if you click this I right here, it shows you kind of the channel details. And sometimes there's pinned items that are pertinent to the channel, just important posts. And you can see files that people have shared in there. So once you're in here, once you're in a channel, maybe you're part of a discussion and you want to just notify somebody in particular. So you type an @ symbol, and it'll give you the list of people, and you can start typing their username. If I want to say, hey Rhett, where's the code for whatever? When I hit enter, it would send him a notification that I've mentioned him, and I'm trying to talk to him. Now, if somebody else had notifications on for this whole channel, they'd also get a notification that I posted in here. And so that's kind of how that works. Another important command down here is a /. And you see it gives you kind of these other commands. You don't really need to worry about them, but sometimes you're in a channel that somebody else may not be in, and you can invite someone. So I can invite, Jackie to this channel. I could do that. I think she's a member of it. But so sometimes if you're not in one of the main default groups that you see when you first log in, somebody may not be in that channel, and so when you try to ping them, they won't see it, so you may need to invite them to the channel. I'm going to try to keep this pretty simple. So those are the main things to concern yourself with. But this, this allows us to keep kind of a rolling tab on different areas. So, like, you can scroll back and see all the discussions on engineering and IT things, and you can search within the channel. So, like CD2, I know there's been issues with CD2, and I can go back and see all the messages that relate to CD2. So if I need to go back and figure out what's going on with CD2, people have probably already posted about it, so I can kind of see a history of that, right? Also notice when you move over a message, you can add a reaction. It's kind of like thumbs up, smiley faces, things like that. Not really that important. You can also start a thread. This is kind of like a sub-conversation. So maybe somebody posts something and you want to reply directly to that and have like a little side conversation. you can do that, and it'll kind of create this thread that's going. So it's a little, it's a way to kind of break down the conversation. If there's multiple conversations that people are trying to have in one channel. Yeah, and so those are the basics of this. I want to keep this fairly short, but if you have any questions whatsoever, please send me a Slack message, or if you're having trouble with that, then you can just email me at tao@kopn.org, and I will get back to you and help you in whatever way I can. All right, thanks, guys.